Durk's lawyers started arguing for the rapper's release when Lil Durk's lawyers presented a strong alibi. In response to his lawyer's $3 million bond offering, which was backed by money from Sony Music and equity in his properties, a lawyer went on the internet.
It all depends on the hunger of the U.S. attorney and the AUSA that's involved. And if they want this individual badly enough, they'll make very attractive deals for these individuals. What does a very attractive deal look like? I think they go for the lowest hanging fruit. Whoever, didn't actually the guy, maybe someone that was involved that didn't actually, or someone that, but it didn't hit, they're going to have forensics. Yeah. So they'll take whoever is the least culpable, and I think that they'll approach him and make a deal with him that'll be the most attractive. And if that guy doesn't make a deal, they'll move on to the next guy. So usually that's what happens, right? You go for the lowest hanging fruit first, the guy that you think will flip, the guy that didn't really have that much involvement. And I think what also is interesting with the indictment is it wasn't just money. They're like, oh, it could have been money or it could have been career advance.
However, in order to ascertain his exact release date, it is essential to review the legal documents, as Durk's lawyers presented 3 arguments in favor of his release. The prosecution would first present Durk with an alibi based on the lyrics, which Durk's lawyer is accused of copying. Durk's producer asserts in a declaration that the song Wonderful Wing and Jackie Boy, in which prosecutors allege Durk boasted about Lil P's passing, was recorded 7 months before the incident. Court documents even provide an attachment of the project file dated January 25, 2022. The song's lyrics, which Durk concluded by watching the television and witnessing his son shouting "no," make explicit allusion to Quando Rondo's attendance at the scene of the August 19, 2022, Lil Pab incident.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
The rapper told me that they had the address and the place and that even more songs were connected. The feds think this has to do with Brick Baby's assertion that he would have provided Durk's location if he had requested.
Then it's people like, you lined up somebody from your hood. Like, listen, I didn't. But at the end of the day, what's wrong with giving my friend the address? Oh, look, this is my boy. He lost his boy. So Diddy could be around. 9 times out of 10, had he had to ask me, I probably would have been talking if he even asked anybody, if this is even true. But 9 times out of 10, like I said, can I leak a bar?
Sure.
I said if he make the call right now, I'd accept it.
Right.
In response, the prosecutor said that they were preparing 20,000 pages of paperwork and more than 230 gigabytes of video recordings for the court as part of their evidence against Durk. Durk is obviously hurt by this, but DJ academics demonstrated how his misdeeds were connected to his record Almost Healed.
2020 Vaughn, 2021 his brother dies. 2022, the niggas who his brother, they get clapped. The 2 Vaughn, at least a cousin of theirs get clapped. 2023, he drops an album, I'm Almost Healed. Ever think about that, Chad? It's like poetic. 2020, 2021, his brother. 2022, get back for both those situations. 2023, I'm Almost Healed. Crazy.
Durk is rumored to have hired lawyers since he seems to be getting over the recent killings, but his lawyers were ready for this and chastised the federal authorities for not keeping Durk secure throughout his detention. They also offered yet another explanation for his release. Issues in Durk's cell block reportedly prompted his hasty transfer to prison. The judge should have seen that Durk isn't protected by the law because he was targeted for money and commissary because he is a well-known rapper. After years of Durk's quiet, he and Lil Tim interview him after Durk was arrested, talking about how Durk gave his life to settle a rivalry that Tim and Quando wished to put an end to.
Oh, like, shit, I was just protecting my little brother.
When you did finally find out that it was King Von, how'd you feel?
I was like, damn, if Brian did that stupid shit last night, he still would have been alive. That's how I was. But I was like, yeah, I ain't know the type person I am. Like, I'm a humble person. I ain't know no disrespect to like his mama saying commit like that, because I could easily get on that type of stuff and be clout chasing type. Like, I ain't on that type. I'm a humble person, but it's like, they ain't never popped that shit off. That would have never happened like that.
He focused on Durk's abandonment of his dependent friends and family, but this created a dilemma for him during his interview.
Whoever on my side, they got kids and a mama that 100% love them. And at the end of the day, bro, all this bull that we talking about is stupid. That could have been handled a totally different way. It could have been handled to the point where a song and $3-4 million could have came out or whatever. Like, it could have got handled in a legit way, in a music way.
Despite Charleston White's belief that neither Durk nor Melly should enjoy their incarceration, Durk's living conditions have deteriorated after he was transferred to several cell blocks.
The YMW Melly. I'm so happy he in jail getting mistreated. Yeah, I'm so happy he in jail getting mistreated, homie. Homie, when you take a life, homie, you ain't got a right to complain about a motherfucking thing about being mistreated when you done chose to play. Think somebody.
Durk's lawyers provided evidence of his abuse and an alibi, but the prosecution didn't hold back, and the feds think Durk paid to have 2 more people dealt with. After Durk found out that Jam was snitching, OTF Jam's baby mom passed away, and the first was Stephen Mack, who was responsible for removing Durk's brother D. Because Jam was snitching while constantly clutching the top of his jacket and making sure the wire was attached during this Instagram live, Durk recognized that Jam was the key to locking him up for all 3 offenses, according to the feds.
And again, I ain't gonna lie, like my whole dream changed. I ain't gonna lie, feeling like back in the day. Oh my! Oh dang! I'm like, you said, look, he said about.
Give me the check on your man. I heard you got
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, when I was growing up, I never having a dare. Architect. What having a dare? School trying to stop down. All that whooping on the net, it got your man. Let's go.
The federal authorities brought up Durk's involvement in Stephen Mack's death in Chicago when they announced Stephen Mack's passing. According to the feds, he was targeted out as payback for DE on January 27, 2022, albeit there isn't an official accusation yet. They have published Durk's Instagram story, in which he apologizes for D's post immediately after Stephen Mack's death and unearthed court documents that identify him. Furthermore, there is an Instagram story where Durk can be seen chuckling.
You can't see us, what? What? Tweaking my folks. Hey, somebody always said, slap car. Somebody always said, slap car.
Although the live video is purportedly from the day it occurred, Brick Baby might have been explaining Quando Rondo's location to Durk because he was aware that Durk was the one who took Lil PAB away.
Was this an attempted hit or
You can't say that no more.
Then they put you as
What?
Like, you can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FBG Cash? Oh, who?
federal charges in California?
Nah, cause Lil Pop.
So this is about the...
Oh! What's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more.
Durk's situation has been made worse by the fact that King Val has been linked by federal officials to the individuals who took Lil PAB since they were previously spotted shopping together.
Solitary
They
stone.
we just looked at him.
Let's go over there.
there.
Boss, you good? My boy.
They got real in here, man, because he just stepped in. The money man stepped in.
It implies that they were all close to Durk as well, but OTF chose to calm everyone down once accusations surfaced that they were spying on Durk.
No more know what's going on, but them people that's in them courtrooms, man. For real, for real. Them be false accusations. Y'all don't even know what the be going on for real. Y'all really be trying to play Inspector Gadget and all this. Y'all just be weird as hell. That's what I be talking about, man. Like, first y'all done threw the jams rumors out there. Now y'all talking about money or snitch, gang. A snitch on what? Y'all don't even really know what's going on for real. On my kids, y'all really just be running And that's why I don't participate in nothing that got to do with nothing illegal. Because of you motherfuckers, y'all be trying to get them put under the jail.
Because Durk himself would then call from a jail phone to let everyone know that he was still strong and would not be placed in protective custody.
I said, I know you're if you need anything, you know I got you. Yeah, I know how that to be, but it don't matter, but we ain't never moved our money. Except for that first time. Once it was that, it was that. Once it was like then, everything was his.
Yeah. You know, I feel bad being the same. I can't help it like you. Where you from? What you got going? I'm into it, yeah.
Man, what? The PC. Hey.
Despite everything that has happened to LilDurk so far, one lawyer believes that he can be released. As Kodak Black's attorney Bradford Cohen put it, "I'm hesitant to say they have a slam dunk case on Durk Banks. I think they have a long way to go to prove the conspiracy against him."
When it comes to Durk Banks, you know, so far I've seen one text that says don't have them associate my name with any kind of flights that they're taking. Certainly that's not a good text, but is that the only text? Because that doesn't, you know, that in itself doesn't stand on its own. Certainly it's circumstantial. But like I said, we have to wait and see what other evidence they have. If they have a snitch, if they have videotapes or audio tapes of him saying something, I think that's a lot different than, hey, just make sure you don't associate my name with these guys. So I'm hesitant to say that they have, you know, a slam dunk case on Durk Banks.